Okay. Look at this guy. Is it a robot? Is it a speaker? What should we name him? Maybe he's recording me. Better not look him in the eyes. Okay, those are not speakers. These are all room treatments. Quite a bit of fan noise here, but when you have this much amplification. Okay. Yeah, some of these rooms I feel like I should be on the Starship Enterprise. But this quantum display is amazing. The black levels are just insane. So I'm going to go ahead and check this out.
Let's get seated. Hi, I'm Ken Hoffman, CEO of Quantum Media Systems. My partner, Cesar Guerrero, is Chief Technology Officer. How many of you were here last year? This is our wall. Well, hopefully we're going to pressure even more this year than we did last year. So we made some even improvements over what was great last year. Give you a little background. We started together 20 years ago, 2003, as an integration company in Orange County, California. I say that because as we've evolved into becoming a manufacturer, we still have the mindset of integration. Whereas most manufacturers want to sell you products and then it's up to you how to make them work, we don't think that way. We think like, how does it get installed properly? How does it get integrated? Our people are very good at networking, at audio, at control systems. We have a restaurant programmer on staff, etc. So we look at it from a broader perspective. Cesar has overseen the technology development, and we'll kind of show you how that's developed. I'd like to introduce our partners. So in this room, it's our wall. We have TPI audio systems. There's three, left, center, right, or above and below, and they've developed a special processor to be able to image properly onto the screen. The calibration was done by Steve Haas, SHA. Steve, you still here? He was? Oh, he just stepped outside. So Steve Haas is here. And that's Steve Haas Acoustics. Apex is a company that sells TPI in the United States. They're a UK company. TPI is, Ryan Donaher sells it. Paradise Theater, great design engineering company we work with. Fantastic theater. Gideon is here, or he was here. Okay, so we have representatives walking around from all the different, they actually build theaters. Here he is. Gideon is Fantastic Theaters. And Steve. I was introducing both Gideon and Steve. Steve is the exceptional acoustician who did the acoustic calibration of the room. We have a media player from Kaleidoscape that we're playing, and Taurus Power is the power system you can see over there. Power is very, very critical on all high-end projector and LED wall applications, not just general power conditioning. Their unit actually is an isolation transformer, which gives you the neutral ground bond and the shielding for isolation. And they have a unit that does voltage regulation, so you can actually go 30 or 33% below nominal, which is important if you have brownout conditions. For expensive electronic equipment, very, very critical. So we appreciate all the help we've gotten from all of our partners.
Yeah, so what we've developed here is a purposely built LED wall for cinema, video, and professional content. A lot of the LED manufacturers out there have products that come from the digital signage world and then apply for video. Here we started from scratch because we knew it was going to be used for cinema, media rooms, and in order to do that we had to be able to produce very low grayscale, deep blacks, brighter whites, be able to handle different frame rates, different color spaces. When applying LED wall for the theater, it becomes much easier than dealing with the projector and screen. Obviously with the projector, you have to figure out where to put it, you got to build a soffit, you got to put it in a projection room, deal with the heat, the noise. And then with the screen, you got to figure out the aspect ratio. We got to add in masking systems. We're dealing with different aspect ratios. Have the masking go top and bottom, left to right. Here, the image is so black, we do what's called a virtual masking. And a big advantage with LED over projectors is the complete uniformity you have from edge to edge. Because with projectors, you deal with issues with the lensing. You can never get the image perfectly focused from edge to edge. You can never get the brightness even across the screen from edge to edge. And if you're using a 3-chip projector technology, they have red, blue, green. You've got to deal with convergence. Usually you can get convergence really well in the center, but it gets tough to do it around the edges. So all those issues go away with LED. Building the LED wall into a media room, we have a very slim profile. It's just 3 1/4 inches deep. We do offer a custom perimeter trim with no visible screws. So we are demonstrating at the Kaleidoscape booth. It has a good example of that, built up on the wall, very slim profile, clean edge to it. And we offer 120 hertz both for input and output. And that's important for gaming, sports, and in particular to gaming, we have a very high bandwidth signal going to the screen, so it's very, very low latency and no tearing, which is important for gaming. And then later we'll demonstrate our multi-image processing. We'll be able to do different size windows and position them any part of the screen. And part of our service to the integrators is a full turnkey solution. So we're there helping them every part of the way through the design phase, consultation, providing the best solution for their application. Our LED panels are flexible, so our cabinets are about 2 foot wide by 1 foot tall, and you can build out the wall in any size and any aspect ratio. So you're not just stuck building walls in 16 by 9. You can do cinema scope, flat 185. But once the integrator has the plywood in place, the power there, the network cabling there, we take over from there. So it's a full installation that we do. Once the wall is physically up, we do what's called a pixel alignment calibration. So through our metering, we're analyzing all the LED diodes on the screen and making sure they're uniform and eliminating any visible seams you would see between the pixel modules or the cabinets. Once that's done, then we go through grayscale and color calibration and create different picture profiles. Because content comes in different flavors, whether it be SDR 709, HDR 2020, DCI P3. So we're able to create presets and profiles for every individual source and help the integrator with that process, whether they're dealing with Savant, Crestron, Control 4. We're there to help them make that process seamless so the end user has the best experience possible.
Okay.
And we have an announcement tonight.
This is exciting. How many here are familiar with the term Bel Air circuit? I've worked with it. Okay. So Bel Air circuit is kind of a general name. The motion picture industry has certain individuals in the entertainment industry that have access to first run movies the first day it comes out. And they can get in their homes. It started kind of small, certain directors, certain actors, people in it, and it's grown quite a bit. So in the Los Angeles area, we have quite a number of those, and they're spread all around the country. So they do require, up till now, they require the right kind of projector that's DCI listed. And if you were building one of these rooms, you'd have to do a 4K for your client that had to be DCI listed. And those are huge projectors. And they have a lot of physical space it takes up, a lot of heat, and a lot of noise. And try to build a big hush box around it and put it into a soffit or something creates quite a challenge. We now have, just as of a few days ago, received DCI listing. So as of right now, we can use this wall in any of those applications. Why that's important, whether you do Bel Air circuit or not, is we were forced to get our technology up to that level. So it required 12-bit 444 P3, 100% P3 color space. If we're doing consumer content, Kaleidoscape, Apple TV, etc., you only need 10-bit 422 Rec 709. But by going to this higher level, we're actually showing the regular content at a much higher level. So it forced us to create a much better experience. To give you an example, we'd like to show you a trailer from an upcoming movie.
Prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
I don't know. Cold, no air, space. Captain Marvel.
The Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
Whenever we use them.
Strong theory.
You can absorb light. I can see it. And Kamala, who's Kamala? Hi. She can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of. I can totally show you. No! Choose to bring anybody into this. You are not the only thing standing between us and the universe. Oh my god, we're a team. Higher. Further. Faster.
Who's that good kid cooks?
I can't. Can you? I got it.
What you think? Awesome. Pretty cool. The problem with this is if you watch movies on the wall, you're not going to want to go to your movie theater. Cool. So by building it to the digital cinema standard, we now, well, first of all, we're going to talk about multi-image processing.
So with the multi-image processing, we're able to create different size windows on the screen and position them anywhere. We have a couple of different presets to show what can be done. This is also a good example of how what we call virtual masking. So in this example would be a quad image, but also it's a 16:9, so you can see the LEDs get blacked out and the masking happens instantaneously. In these other examples here, we've got a 1:3, but this is an example of a CinemaScope screen where it's blacked out top and bottom. You can see it's so black you can't tell where the screen starts or ends. So this could be used for gaming, video surveillance, gaming, or sports. And then we also have layering. So this is an example of windows overimposed on the main layer in the back. So you can do picture-in-picture.
Maybe a dumb question, but could like your kid play games on that and like dad watch the game on that?
Yes.
So multi-source.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, give them headphones.
That's
Were you disappointed in that?